What does zero excuses mean to you? This is just a small portion of what zero excuses means to me. Guys, Hot Play Coaching, let's go. What's going on, guys? Ryan Calamaris with Hot Play Coaching. I am glad that you're here with me today. Just like I promised, me and you, one-on-one, in my living room, just talking like it's just you and me, right? Just like Eminem said, I'm in the living room talking like it's just you and me. I'm gonna talk the truth. I'm gonna tell you things that you don't want to hear. That's what I tell my clients when they first sign up with me. When they're ready to really dive down deep into why they're not being successful in their career, I ask them, are you ready to get real? Are you ready to be heard? Are you ready to hear the hard truth? Because if you're not ready, if you want someone who's gonna coddle you, please leave the room now. Save yourself the trouble, because I'm telling you, you're probably gonna get your feelings hurt. And the only reason why I talk so transparently like this is because someone did that for me. Someone called me out on my bullshit that was holding me back, and that changed my life forever. That person, surprisingly, wasn't any guru out there, wasn't any health specialist, wasn't anybody in the psychology field. It wasn't anybody but the most important person in my life, which was my wife. She looked at me and said, "What the holy fuck are you doing? This is not the man that I married. I'm ashamed of you, in all reality, because of the way that you're living your life," in so many words. And that changed me forever, you guys. So I'm going to do the same for you, because that's what you need. You need some harsh reality to wake you up. And today's topic is going to be a portion of that harsh reality. Today's topic is all around this idea of zero excuses, no excuses, right? We hear everybody talking about this. No excuses, guys, just grind it out, just grind it out. We're just gonna ride this out. We're gonna get to the end. We're gonna do whatever we have to do, which is perfect. That's what zero excuses is in a very tight nutshell. But there's a lot of layers to what zero excuses means, what no excuses means. No excuses, zero excuses, it doesn't mean that you are aiming for perfection, right? Zero excuses to me means that when shit is not going your way, you don't look at any external cause for that. You look at yourself. Okay, I'll tell you something. I just did the race. My medal's back there. I'm probably gonna, I kind of wear it around the house every now and then because I'm just so goddamn proud of it. But, to get back on topic, I'm telling you right now, I had that race. The euphoria of that race was magnificent. I'm telling you, I've tried a lot of drugs in my life. There's nothing that matched that other than probably having my son. My son was the most breathtaking event in my life so far. But other than that, that race let off so many endorphins that I can't even compare it to literally anything else other than having my son, right? And so what I did was I completed the race. I was on this amazing high. And I gave myself an excuse. I was riding so high before the race, you guys. My diet was dialed in. My exercise routine was dialed in. I had zero excuses for missing any part of my day because I had this goal in mind, right? And I slipped up. I'll be very honest, I slipped up. After the race, I decided, well, I'm going to take a week off, okay? I'm going to take a week off and I'm going to reward myself. I'm going to be flexible on my diet. I'm going to go ahead and not work out for a week because I need to recover, right? And by the end of that week, I felt like absolute shit. Like, I felt like shit. I was mentally fucked up. Like, I would wake up in the morning and I'd be like, what is life? Like I was looking around the room like, oh my God, like, what am I doing, right? And now I know, like, before, that would have set off alarm bells. Like, my panic, my anxiety would have just been like, boop, 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 like nailing me against the wall, okay? But I knew what was going on. I know now. Yeah, motherfucker, like you don't feel good because you've been eating like shit because you thought you were rewarding yourself. You don't feel good because you were out there not working out. You were taking this time off because that's what you deserved, right? And how many times have you done that in life, in your career, right? Where you get a promotion or you get an accolade and you slowly take your foot off the pedal and ride that wave of success. Okay? Or how many times have you done that when you've been going towards this target weight? Okay, you know what? I weigh 200 pounds. I want to drop 20, 30 pounds. I want to get down to a really good fighting weight. And you do that, right? You crash diet or you just do it the right way. It takes you some time and you get there. What's the first thing that most people do once they hit that target weight? I need a cheat day. I need to eat shit. I deserve this now. I deserve to go out and drink with my friends. I deserve to go out and eat a sundae. I deserve to just have this week where I'm going to go ahead and let off all the steam that was pent up inside of me when I was doing all these right things that made me feel good. I'm going to go ahead and do all the things that make me feel bad. And then they sit back because they don't have this clarity. And they sit back and wonder why they feel like absolute shit because they gave themselves an excuse. They gave themselves an excuse. And then the worst part about it, and I'm so guilty of this, guys, especially in my career, when I would be in the deepest, darkest realms, right? Everybody thought I was happy at work because I had this fake smile on my face. But I was overweight. I was drinking every fucking night. And on the weekends, it was really bad. You know, I was eating like there was no tomorrow. Like I would tell myself, this is the last day that I'm going to eat. This is the last day that I'm going to eat bad. So I'm going to get everything in. And it would be pizza and tacos and cheesesteaks and chips and pre-dinners and post-it. And it was like nuts, right? And I'm telling you, like, I gave myself the excuse because I was saying, oh, I'm working so hard during the week. I'm working so hard during the day that I deserve this time. And guys, we do it to ourselves. You know, we do all the right things for a set period of time, a month, 3 months, a half a year. And then all of a sudden it all comes crashing down because we reach a goal. And then all of a sudden we say, we don't need to do it anymore. We reached our goal and we set ourselves back. That's why so many people seesaw in their careers. That's why so many people have seesawed in their weight loss. That's why so many people seesaw with their relationships and with the way that they act and the way that they're conducting themselves every day, because they cannot remain consistent in the right things. You're consistently fucking shit up, okay? And so that's what zero excuses means, and that's what I want you to take into this week. I want you to look at yourself, okay? Look at your career, all right? And think about the things that you have not done correctly. Think about the times where you took your foot off the gas pedal. Think about the times that instead of looking at Johnny and saying, damn, that motherfucker got the job over me, and I know that I'm better than him, but for some reason he got the job, and you went home and you drank instead to forget about it. What you should have done is gone home and gone back to the blueprint and said, well, what did I not do that Johnny did do? And if it's shit out of your control, like Johnny's uncle Bob is the manager, well then fuck it, that's just what it is, right? Because life's not gonna always be fair. But if there are things that you didn't do that caused Johnny to get the job over you, like maybe you're coming into work hungover and Johnny isn't, maybe you're coming in slouched over, looking down at the ground because you feel like shit because you're overweight. That was me. Lack of confidence, and people could read that in the room and they picked it apart. They picked it apart, right? Just like in high school, they'll pick it apart. They will pick on your weakness. So don't give them a weakness to pick on. Give them zero excuses that when they look at you, they say, he doesn't drink, he doesn't use, he doesn't overeat, he doesn't oversleep, he works out, he's with his family, he's not out there on the weekends chasing tail, he's not doing nothing wrong. What's wrong with this guy? Oh, guess what? Nothing, because you give yourself zero excuses. And again, that doesn't mean that you're not fucking up sometimes. You're gonna have backsteps. And in those times, it is the fortitude that you're able to forge, right? The learning that you take on, the things that you know that you learn along the way, that get you back on track quicker. Guys, that week that I felt like shit could have bled into a month, but I cut it off at the head. I said, hell no, I know this game. So that's what no excuses means. Zero excuses does not mean making no mistakes. It means taking full accountability for what you're doing at all times. When you feel like shit, it's your fault. When you feel great and you're on cloud nine, it's your fault. You've done it either way. So guys, please adhere to that policy of zero excuses, meaning that when something is not going your way, it is something that you need to turn inwards on. I know it's hard. I know we want to blame other people and other situations and other things, but that's not the way that it works. That's not what it truly is. Even if other people are playing a role, there's something that you yourself can change and do to move around that. Maneuver yourself and be flexible to get around any obstacle that's in your way. Guys, I am so hyped about this because I love this shit. I love giving myself no excuses and zero reasons other than myself because I can control me. I can do it myself. I can change the things around me. And this is coming from someone who is so far from perfect. All right. So if I can do it, you can do it. And if you need help getting on board, if this message is resonating with you, if you're thinking to yourself, yeah, you know what, this guy, he might be a little bit off his rocker, but his message is strong. He understands, and my proof is in the pudding. You ask me, send me messages, tell me, because I'm not the type of person to be out here humble bragging about anything. If you want to know more about me, reach out and we'll talk, okay? If you want to get on track and get to where I got to, reach out and we'll talk, okay? If you want to change your life just to become a better father, a better mother, a better provider, a better person, just to look around the world and say, damn, this is what life is truly about, reach out and we'll talk. Guys, Hoplite Coaching, I'm just a message away, all right? And we can change your life. Let me know how I can help. Let's keep going through this week, guys. Zero excuses. Get out there and get it done.